Hello, Eileen. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hello. Pure Yoga, Facebook. Good morning. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Amanda. Good morning. We'll be starting the practice in 2 minutes approximately. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Victor. Welcome. So, Joe-san. So, I believe that we have been doing quite lots of online practices these days. And apart from, hi Marsha, apart from practice, what do you usually do? Let me share a little bit about what I do. Good morning, Janice. Eva, good morning. Good morning, Marsha. Good morning, Caroline. Good morning, Vicky. And sometime I might miss out when you're saying good morning. Hi. Hey, cat, good morning. It's my cat playing with the stand now, that's why it's shaky. Sorry about it. Good morning, Bhaiya. So, I do lots of, I spend lots of time with my kids, because when I'm full-time teaching, I don't really get as much time. And these days I had been spending quite a lots of time with kids, playing with them, taking some time off to study, read some books. It really gives a good time to reconnect back on things which I had been always trying to do. Megan, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Ellie. So, almost about to start the practice. You need a mat, maybe 2 blocks. Thank you, Yan. Stacy. Getting bored and fat? Eileen, I probably believe you're doing lots of online classes. Why would you get fat? And you might need some fat anyway during this time. It's good to just try and do things which you love to do. I'm totally not getting bored these days, and I had been reaching out to lots of students, those who are saying that I'm getting bored, especially for me, like I'm staying at home for most of the day, spending time doing lots of practice, lots of time with the kids, so it's actually nice to just take a time off and do something which we like, right? Okay, so I think I have so many pets to play with. Yeah, you do as well, I think. I don't really play a lot with my pets. I actually play more with my kids. Yeah, sometime I'll pat them though. And my cat is now playing with the gong. Good morning, Ringo. Good morning, Stephen. So, today's practice, it would be, I will keep it a little open. So, after every categories or postures, good morning, Santosh. Every categories of posture, I'll offer you one particular pose to work on with. So example, after I finish a particular group of asanas, say the core is warmed up, I might just ask you, choose a posture or inversion of your own choice, your own selection. And so this actually keeps the whole class a lot more opened because this is a level 2. Obviously for many of us, those who are joining, it might be physically challenging, and hey Rajesh, good to see you here, buddy. And it might be just like you want to take a step back and choose the right option. So it really depends on how is your practice level. You might want to choose something which is an inversion, a handstand, or maybe a handstand against the wall, and I might just go in to do a headstand and so on. You might do a preparatory pose of just doing a headstand. So just try to stay connected, because when we are here in the online classes, there isn't really many people who pushes us to do things. Unlike in the group class, our teacher is always watching, so I've got to be diligent and I have to work hard. But here it's all about you and being connecting with the teacher who is inside of you. Shall we do some postures of arm strengthening? Oh yeah, sure, certainly. We'll be working with all different dimensions. Level 2 is always about a complete practice. So yeah, enjoy the practice, try your best, work hard to the extent it feels good for you. Yeah. So again, open choices, take on the choices which works and resonates with you. Even if you can't do a crow, that's perfectly fine. You can do a preparation for a crow and so on. Yeah, so stay with me. Keep this 1 hour as a hard-working and an effortful practice. Hi Catherine, hi Mandy. Yep, so let's get started. Onto the mat. Setting the intention. Sit in any comfortable position and close your eyes for a moment. And check that the spine is upright. Relax the entire body. Relax the muscles. Relax the skin. Relax your breath. Relax the brain. Take this as a new day of opportunities to work with the inner self to resolve all the complexes and whatever is the mental state, to bring it at a stage where you're comfortable, blissful and happy. Take it as a day where you want to check out the new possibilities with your physical body, possibilities with your creativity, not just on the mat but off the mat. Possibility to try and make somebody happy, give someone the love they are lacking. Just fill that heart with blossom. Let it open up and flare. Take a deep breath in now. And sigh it out. As you exhale, let all the unwanted things pass out from the body. One more time, inhale and slow and deep. And sigh it out. Join the palms in heart center. We can keep them at any position as we chant the Sahana Vavatu, which depicts a relationship of a student and a teacher. It says, may God protect us both. May He nourish our knowledge together. May He groom us together in the journey of love, kindness and discipline. And may there be no resentment among both of us. Chanting together or just listening to it. Breathe in. Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. So, I'll go ahead and turn off the comments on the Instagram. And if you're on Facebook, you can swipe to your right side and then the comments would be gone. So you can focus just on the practice. Right, so let's get started. It's a short class, so I really like when it's a 90 minutes class to build up gradually onto the flow. And since it's just a 60 minutes, we'll tap on straight into the practices which relates to heating up of major muscle groups, okay? So going into the core. So I want you to set your arms back with the elbows grounding. You want to check here that your elbows and shoulders are vertically aligned, and we want not to sink the ribs down, but to keep the spine really upright. And then we will be doing a couple of leg lifts, keeping the feet active. Inhale, lift the legs, 90 degree. Exhale, down to 10 degree. 2, 3, 4, you're doing 10 of this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set it down, hug the legs in. So that builds up some awareness onto those hip flexor. We are now going to move on for the deeper core practice. Extend out the arms, stretch the legs out, Navasana. Now lower the legs down from there at a 10 degree and bring it up. 1, 2, you want to have your spine as static as possible. 3, 4, so not really swaying the spine. 5, just isolating the legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep that 10 degrees angle of your leg and hold for 10 seconds. The ribs are drawn in, arms are extended. Now for the last 5, reach your arms up. So bring the biceps and the ears in one line. And start to become a bit shaky there. And then relax, hug the legs. Take a deep breath. One more core practice. Low to high Navasana. So extend back into Navasana again. Now as you exhale, lower the legs at a 20 degree. So your leg stays fixed here. It doesn't change as a form anymore. You want to scoop the tailbone, bring the lower back down. And then inhale, bring it up. 10 of this. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift. If that's challenging, stay down at one point and keep it steady. Exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. 5, up. Exhale. 6, up. Exhale. 7, up. Check the legs. Exhale. Come up. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Now as you exhale for the last time, stay down in a low Navasana. Complete hollow. No arches at all. For 5 more. You might want to raise your arms up with the biceps and ears in one connected point. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Cross the legs. Downward facing dog. Walk the dog, pedal out the legs. Nice and full length of those calves, reaching from the Achilles. And then switch at your own pace. I like to do this motion really slow. It helps me to link in those back of the leg muscle groups. Let the shoulders start flaring out. You want to dip down the ribs in towards the direction of the feet. And take one more breath here. Exhale, sink into the pose. Inhale into plank. Exhale, set knees, chest, chin down. Roll forwards up in a baby cobra. Shoulders goes back, shoulder blades squeezes with each other. Collarbones are wide, the neck is long, the palms are soft. Again, Let's work to warm up those back. 20 leg elevations. Arms goes off. Inhale, lift the legs up. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Within that same period of time, you want to do less or more. That's perfectly fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9. Strong legs. 8, knees straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 10 seconds. Squeeze those feet in close to each other. Knees are straight. Lift the chest up. Lift the legs up. One more time. Lift the chest up. Lift the legs up. One last time. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift the chest. Lift the legs. Strong legs. Knees straight. And relax it down. Roll back the shoulders and push yourself up in Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, and choose any height which feels proper. Some cracks over there. Nice to feel them. And then push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Shift, go down in Chaturanga on the exhale. Wrap the elbows in. Inhale, Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more plank. Hold it. Bring the feet together. Plunge forwards. Let the shoulders go almost towards the plane of the fingertips. So you're receiving that wrist flexion. Shoulder blades are wide, neck is long. 3 more breaths. Glutes engaged. The tailbone scoops down and in. And go down in Chaturanga. Hold that for 5. Neck is long. Shoulder heads, they tend to drop down, so bring them up. And then upward facing dog. Downward. Step right foot forwards in between the palm. Set your back foot down, angling at a 45 degree. Come up in a warrior 1. Sink low. Open that into a warrior 2. So just a basic warrior sequence to warm up those leg muscles. And check that vertical line between the right knee and the heel, so see if you would wish to widen out the stance. Rotate the back thigh. So externally as you rotate it, it gives further opening of the hips. Extended side angle from there. Parsvakonasana, so reach down, wrap your right arm underneath, so internally rotate you. Take it behind, take your left arm from the top and back, hook in, shift the hip forward, lift the left shoulders up. Look up. Reaching the hip forward, so one more time as you breathe out. And then look down. Keeping the binding on, straighten your front leg. Trikonasana, triangle. And if that's challenging, release the bind and do a basic version of it. Open up the upper shoulder. Continue pushing into the hips. And then gaze down, bend the front leg, reach the palms down, step back into down dog. Vinyasa, plank in, exhale Chaturanga, inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Take 2 breaths. Left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, right foot sets down, angle it inwards, lift up, raise. Draw that navel in. Keep the back hip turning front. Drain more into those inner groins. Sink a little deeper. Okay, open up, warrior 2. Adjust the stance if you need to. Bend the front leg. Check that external rotation with that thigh. Arms opens out. And check that the outer edge of the back foot seals down into the floor firmly. So you bend down on the front leg a bit more. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach down. Vajraganasana, rotate, wrap, bind, push the hips. Check the shoulder. Rotate that upper shoulder back. Lead the hips front. One more time. Push the hip forward. Roll the shoulders back. Look down. Straighten that front leg. If you want to have a shorter stance, go ahead for that. That's perfectly okay. I'm trying to look up. Check the back foot. It's steady, stabilizes the entire structure of the body while the spine stays long. For one more breath. And look down. Bend the front leg. Reach the palms down. Step back dog. Inhale plank. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale upward facing. Exhale downward facing. Take a couple of breaths here. Set your knees down. Cross the legs. Straighten the legs out in front. Ashtavakrasana. Going back into a Kundalini 2. So it's a transition of two poses. Now, option is you're just trying Ashtavakrasana and simply holding it, not going into the transition at all. Or you can break it down doing Ashtavakrasana first and then linking that, break it down into K2. So will be the whole length of, entire length would be around 30 seconds. So choose any option which works for you. It's fine to take a break here, but we are here to commit and to really work hard. So let's give our best. Right foot on top of the right upper arm. Use blocks if necessary. Set your arms wider than your hips. So it's a tricky transition because Ashtavakrasana, the arms position are actually a bit wider. But when you go into Kundalini 2, you might feel that, wow, the palms are too wide for me, and the stability decreases. And it's fine to keep it moderate and average in between what you do in 8 angle and what you do in a Kundalini. So let's wrap up. Lift the bottom leg. The locking can be from bottom or top. It is perfectly your choice. Both are good. So lift, and first step, just stay here. Beginner, stay here. Others, go ahead. Hold it. Long neck. And check the left shoulder. It tends to drop down. Now lift up. Take it back in a Kundalini 2. Or just break it into Kundalini 2 and enter into it. Last 10 seconds. And check that left shoulder. Okay, you can set it down, or you can come back into 8 angle first, and then relax it down. How did that go? Other side. Straighten the legs. So it's your left foot which comes up. Let's check the width of the arms. Wider than shoulders, not super wide. Probably at the length of the mat is a good idea to keep. Fold the lower leg, shift, lift, and bring it up. Keep the neck long. Check the right shoulder. It tends to drop down. Check the right elbow, slightly diagonal. Now lift, take it back. Ekapada Kundalini 2. Hold it. Stay, set it down, or bring it back in. And then relax it. All right, back into downward facing dog. And some heat on those shoulders and triceps. Reach the shoulders in. Gaze forward, step or hop forward. Fold over on the exhale. Inhale Utkatasana. Exhale Samasthiti. A deep breath in. Alright, facing forwards again. Uttita Hasta Padangusthasana into Virabhadrasana 3. It's a transition, so again, maybe a bit shaky, wavy, don't worry, try your best. So we are grounding down on our right foot, lift the left leg up. 3 fingers into the big toe, right hand on the right hip, extend out. Bend, stretch the arm forward, go in a warrior 3. Come back, repeat, grab hold of the big toe, extend it. Bend it, warrior 3. One more, come back, grab the big toe, stretch it out. Hold it for 5. Draw in those navel. Bend, go back, warrior 3. Here he comes again during the warrior 3. Bring the palms down to the ground. Come into a standing split, so you want to lift your left leg high, maybe even grabbing onto the right ankle and sinking deep. Upper leg strong. And release. Set your left foot down. Option is a crow or a one-leg crow. A crow or a one-leg crow. So get ready. I will change the direction so that I have enough space for the jump. So set your right knee on top of the right upper arm. Right knee on right upper arm. Shift forward, go into a crow or take it up in a one-leg crow. Ten seconds. And jump. Chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. Gaze forward. Step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale Utkatasana. Exhale Samasthiti. Ready for the other side. A deep inhale. Exhale. So, left leg up. Coming up, or rather the right leg this time. So, left hand on the left hip. Grab hold of the big toe. Extend. Bend. Reach back the leg. Stretch the arms forward. Warrior 3. Come back in. Left hand on the hip. Grab the big toe. Stretch. Bend. Take it back. Warrior 3. And one more. Reach in. Grab the big toe. Extend. Hold it for 5. Navel in. Bend. Take it back. Warrior 3. Hold. Reach the hands down. Grab onto the left ankle. Lift the right leg. Keep it strong and sink in. Lift the right leg up. Reach the chest in more. One more time. Lift the right leg up. Keep it strong. And set it down. Crow or one leg crow. Ready. So this time it's your left knee on the left upper arm. Left knee on the left upper arm. If you're in a one-leg crow. Crow, keep it steady. Shift and bring it up. 10. High legs, high hips. And jump. Up dog. Down dog. 4 breaths. Set your knees down. Inversion of your choice. Shirsasana, Adho Mukha Vrikshasana, that means a handstand. Pincha Mayurasana, I'm still sore from yesterday's hand strength training. So I'll stick with basic, I'll take a headstand. Go ahead and do a handstand with or without a wall, or even Pincha Mayurasana. This is where your practice comes into the role, that what actually is right for me at this point of time. Keep the basics in mind. Ready? Let's go. 1 minute. Time starts. Any variations up there is fine too. So maybe you want to do a flat palm, stag leg, lotus. It's up to you. Keep it light. Okay, that's 30 seconds. Stay with me. 15 more seconds. If you're choosing a challenging option, challenge it. Don't let go. Don't let go now. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep going for last 4. 3. Keep it up. 2. Check those shoulders. And down. Rest in a child's pose. Relax the neck. Allow the muscles to melt down into the earth. Allow the shoulders to soften. The breath to become slightly longer here. So back up. Straighten the legs forward. Come into a lotus pose. So begin with your left foot. It's fine to start with either foot. Remember which one you're starting with though. And take up the other one. Round the sitting bones. Inhale, lengthen up there. And exhale, fold forward. Come back up, inhale. Switch the legs. Ground the sitting bones. Inhale, lengthen up there. Exhale, fold. Hold the arms front. Inhale, come back up. Release. Okay. With lotus pose, if you don't have one, that's fine, I'll give you an option. Choose anything you want to do on your arms. Such as, you want to do a lotus and maybe a half lotus again here if you don't have a full lotus, put the arms next to the hips and lift up into a Tolasana. That would be your basic option. For intermediate students, you might choose to go into a Padma Mayurasana, which is a peacock, and to lift the knees, or even a rooster, Ukutasana. Maybe that's just an inch or two high, and that's fine. The idea is, again, to offer enough guidance to your existing level of practice. Take the options. Like, as I said, I'm still pretty sore from some practices which I did yesterday, and my body needs something which is easy. You might be feeling extremely energetic. You want to give yourself that boost. So check that open option for yourself. Perfectly fine if you're doing a Tolasana, lifted lotus. Try not to give it up. 20 seconds, okay? So get ready. Choose any options. I haven't done a rooster pose in a while, so I'll give this a try. Round the back and pull it up, or if you're in other pose, enter. Time starts now. Stay up, and bring it down. Release the lotus legs. Relax the wrist. Some rotations there, feels good. Switch. Right leg up, or accordingly change if you have chosen the other side. Taking a position and bringing it up. Ten. Stay up. And release. Stretch out the legs. Roll the wrist. Lie down on your back. Shoulder stand. Have the hands next to the hips and bring it up. Support the back, get length. Maybe taking a lotus, or maybe just staying there. Keep lengthening. See if you wish to walk the palms down into the mid-spine. Switch your legs if you're in variation. Lengthen. Open up the hips from the lotus, if you are in one. And straighten out your legs. Bring the elbows close to each other. Setu Bandhasana. Bend the knees and bring the feet down. Bridge pose. Reset your wrist position if that works, or whichever form feels good. And then go ahead to straighten the legs. Stretching the back before Urdhva Dhanurasana comes. Bend the legs. Take the palms off. Rest your hips down for one breath. So 2 rounds of wheel pose. Any variation which works for you. Any variation. Might want to go from a drop back, from standing, maybe first or second round. Might want to go in walking the hands in, lifting legs up, doing a baby wheel. I like doing a baby wheel because The shoulders feels a lot better. I can take in the load more into the shoulders because I've tied the shoulders. So again, your choices, your options of what works for you. So let's go, 30 seconds each round. Set up the palms and bring it up. Push into those shoulders. So if you have room to walk the feet towards your hands or hands towards the feet, do it. Last 10. And bring it down. Or bring it up if you went for the standing. Butterfly. Or any counter positions which gives a good rest to the body. Breathe. Round number 2, and let's try doing this for 45 seconds. Feel free to take a break in between if that's necessary. Advanced students, go from a drop back. So, set your hands. Bring it up. Walk in closer stance. Take one more step walk if you have a room. Keep pushing into those shoulders. Last 15 seconds. Keep pushing into those shoulders. And bring it out, or go back up. Relax in butterfly, or choose your own option. Give a gentle hug to your legs now. Roll side to side. Take a roll on your right side, turn around and lie down on your belly. Dhanurasana, bow pose. We'll just do one round. So you want to go into a full form, Adhangushta Dhanurasana or Purna Dhanurasana, go ahead. Bend the legs, grab an ankle. Inhale, push, come up. Think of your thighs going away from the ground as the legs kicks, strongly pushes into the arms. Reach up the head. Squeeze the legs close to each other. Reach up. Reach up. Strong legs. One more time. Push the legs up. And bring it down. Relax. Turn your head to the right side. Take a couple of deep breaths. The next pose is Shalabhasana, locust pose. We'll do the classical form with the palms underneath the pelvis. Again, if you want to go for a full form, go for that. 2 more breaths before we get in. Okay, so tuck your toes under, ground the chin, lift the pelvis and bring the palms under. Notice that your elbows are under the ribs, the shoulders are wide. Push, press into the palm without lifting the shoulders or the chest. Lift the legs up. Strong legs. Press the palms down. Use the strength of your back and glutes. Come up higher. 15 more seconds. Squeeze the legs closer. Go high for last 5. And relax. Exit the hands out. Turn the head to the opposite side a few breaths. Press back up, child's pose. Sit back up. One backward bend of your own choice. Now here are the options. If you're a beginner, you can repeat all the 3 back bends, any of them which we just did. If you're an advanced student, you might want to do inversion oriented back bends, forearm scorpion, handstand scorpion, or anything which works for you at this point of time. So don't draw any line like, I must do this. See how the body feels. Beginners, maybe a camel to add on to something else. So choose anything of what works for you. I'll go for some quad stretch, and we'll hold it for 45-second rest and then take another 45 seconds. So just if you're choosing asymmetric pose, you can work both sides. So enter in. The time starts. Last 15 seconds. And then release. Sit side. So back bends have got mainly 3 different components. One is the spinal mobility, second is the shoulder, and third is your hip, more specifically the hip flexor. So if you're looking at me and thinking that that isn't really a back bend, I'm just working on my hip flexor, which is one entity of the overall back bending practice, because I have tight hip flexors. Last 15. Take your time, release it out slowly. Go into a child's pose. Sit up. Straighten out the legs. Fold your left leg. Take your left arm behind the back. Take the right hand over. Twist it nicely. Push down into the left palm, lengthen the spine, and turn. If you have a Marichasana, go ahead for a bind. Two more breaths. And then release it. Switch side. Fold your right. Place your right palm behind the hip. Left arm goes over. Press down into your sitting bone, lengthen the spine, and twist. And going into the bind of your Marichasana, that's available. If not, you can still give it a try. Two more. And then release it. Straighten the legs. Take a deep breath. Upavishta Konasana. Spread the legs wide. Check that the width feels right. Use the hands and see if you could shift a bit more forwards to expand that width. Lengthen on the inhale. Take a twist on your right side. Keep the right palm outside of the right knee. Your left arm holds the outer edge of the right foot. Lengthen here, inhale. And as the right shoulder lifts away from the thigh, use your left arm to draw the ribs down. Inhale, come back up. Switch side. Your left palm outside of the left knee. Right arm goes to the outer edge of the foot. Keeping the opposite sit bone grounded. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale and fold. Two more here. I like to stretch out my right side line of the body in this pose, the lats. Inhale, come back. Let's go lateral bend. Widen the legs a bit more. So take your right arm now, reach down and hold the inner arch of the foot, and your left arm goes from the top. Draw the right shoulder forward as much as possible, and then go for a lateral form. And keep opening that upper shoulder. One more time, twist. And release. Switch. Reaching down, grabbing the inner arch of the foot. The right arm goes from the top. Draw that shoulder, and then go into the pose. And check the left shoulder. Bring it out more. The right shoulder, open up. Open up more. Two more breaths. And release. Come back. Sitting bones grounded. One last time, widen out the legs and bend forward at the center. Hold this for a minute and a half. 90 seconds. Choose your practice. You can go ahead to grab the ankle or grab the big toes. It's almost halfway. You see that influences you to choose any other options into the pose. Lengthen the spine. Try going into a slight anterior tilt of the pelvis. That means you want to have a curve, kind of like a back bending around the lower back. Not literally a back bend, but trying to really lengthen and push the pelvis off the ground, move the ribs down towards the ground. And that creates a lot more length and adds a stretch on those groin area. Last 20 seconds. Right, walk back, come back out. Give a gentle hug to your legs. Have your hands behind the hips, separate the feet as much as the mat. Bring both the knees down to the right side. Twist the body to the left. Come back. Switch. Twist right. One more, come back. Legs to the right, body to the left. Come back. And switch. Twist the spine. Come back. Sit in a cross-legged position. Sit straight. Close your eyes. Let the breath travel all the way down to the bottom of the feet, nourishing and providing energy, freshness. And exhale out the fatigueness. Anything which the mind is holding, let it go as the brain softens. Breathe in joy, breathe in life, breathe in happiness. Let the heart, the cells blossom and breathe out anything which doesn't belong to you. 2 more times. Breathe in. Let go. Breathe in fullness. Feel complete here. And let go. Bring the palms in front of the heart. And as we close this practice, I wholeheartedly thank all of you over here to be together and share this energy of practice this morning. May peace, love, happiness and joy be with all of you. My bow and salutations to the students and teachers. Namaste. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Lots of other online classes are coming up on Pure's official page. Also check out my Instagram, and all these videos which I'm doing are also being uploaded in my YouTube channel, Yoga Samrat. So my Instagram and the YouTube channel are same, Yoga Samrat, YOGASMRAT, without any spaces. So catch them up. This video would also be uploaded in Pure's official page, so catch that up as well. Instagram, this is going to stay for 24 hours, but we are going to have it forever in the YouTube channel, Yoga Samrat. So keep up your practice. Thank you so much. Stay healthy. Take the positive lifestyle during this period. Enjoy being you. Enjoy taking a break, because it's a short span. It will go away. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you. Stay. you. Bye bye.